Okay, I'm back. Now, this is what I was so upset about the day before yesterday. Or shall I say, I don't know, it was almost midnight when I made the video. And, oh, model, let me, this thing weighs a fucking ton. Oh. Now, there's a service port here for these three. 1, 2, and the centerpiece that covers the two pieces. See what I'm talking about here? This is molding for the radiator grill, which I removed by sneaking my hands in this way and working it. Alright? You know, I didn't think of this piece. I totally forgot about this piece. I don't have this paint. It's not a lot of paint, but I gotta get this. And I need some black paint. I gotta do the brackets, you know, or, hey, look at that. See, there's surface rut. No, I gotta do the brackets. I gotta take the brackets off if I can. I'm gonna do them. But these two big bumper brackets, see what I did? I just took the skin. Car's never been hit. It's just had a few dings in the bumper. Everything was still straight as an arrow, laser straight. I don't want to, and they've never been loosened. They're still the way Lincoln put those bolts on back in December 6th of 1963, the day they built this car. I mean, I have everything on this car. And it was built December 6th, 1963. I'm positive of that. And, but these, I don't want to disturb this, because then, you know, I'm working alone. I'm doing this single hand. I'll never get this lined up again. Same with the doors. They work perfectly, like the car was new. And Baker's Auto, they're the experts up here in Connecticut, told me, do not disturb that. You do not want to disturb that. So what? You can't paint this one little piece over here, you know, too good, like the rest of the car, you know. And the only way to really paint it good is take it off the car. But if you do that, all the bolts, and they say else, yeah, hold on, they're all, oh, alright, this is, I don't want to, alright, I don't want to take that off. That's all original. I don't even want to peel that one back. I think I peeled that one back. See, I got the tape on it because I glued it back up. But none of them have been pulled off, ever. And if you pull them off, the bolts, every one of them are going the same way. Same thing in here. They're all going the same way. See? Pretty much. I don't think they've ever been disturbed. And I'm not going to disturb them. But anyway, they don't give you, back to this, you got a service port here, service port here, service port here, alright? And service port here, service port here, alright? Now, there's two more of those frickin' things. There's no service port. Look, you gotta go up, you gotta go 45 and get it. And there's a little room. Over here, there's no room. Look, see this little indentation? That's all they give you. You're working like this, totally by feel. You can't say, it's ridiculous. You know? You got a little spot to stick an inspection mirror in. I mean, come on. This is... to get this, a nightmare. I spent the whole day with this. I got over 30 hours invested in just removing the grill, the bumper skin, and this is still on the car. I still didn't succeed in getting this off the car yet, because every one of the tenement clips, and they're like the beefiest tenement clips I've ever seen. They got a nut in them, a square nut, like a 19th century, late 19th century nut, it looks like. Alright, with a machine bolt, not a sheet metal bolt, machine bolt, machine thread. You know, and the bolts are clean. Every now and then you get a clean one. They're all like monogrammed. Lincoln Continental, LC, the big L, the big C, and you know, you got to see it up close under light, and you can read it. Anyway, got a little work here. I got to build one more time. This is done. This is beautiful. This is dented. There was a ding in the chrome. I already banged out the chrome. It looks beautiful. But there's a ding here, and this is tweaked. I have to do something. It doesn't look it, but I could feel it. There's a difference. There's definitely a difference. This is tweaked. Just a little bit. I could feel it. It has a low, and it's not perfectly straight. I'm going to have to Bondo it. So, I got one dent I haven't started yet. I got a big thing on the driver's quarter panel. Almost done. One more build at least. Maybe two. You know, that's a day's work right there, I think. You know. This here, one more build. It's a little low. This was this must have been, who knows, maybe they did this in the factory, man. This was a lead dent repair. It was repaired with lead. They molten the lead into the damage. And so it was low. I didn't want to remove all the lead, of course. So I left it, and but since it was low, I top it off with the Bondo. I'm going to try and get it right. A lot of lead joints. Here's a lead joint right here. Lead joint right here where they joined this piece to the tops of the fender. This car's all welded together. There's no bolts that hold these fenders on. The skins, they're all welded. They don't come off. Can't just unbolt them like a regular car. You know? This car was built like a tank. Anyway, let me get busy. Put them up against. There's the hood. I don't know if I'm going to get back to that. Maybe a couple hours left on his hood. I got some more roughing to do. Not much. And then I got to fine it all. Knock it all down again. Clean it up. But she's going. You just wait and see what I do with this. You just wait and see. If I don't know if any of you can see the 65 price, but the paint job was not as extensive as this. Yes, I went to bare metal, but that car never sat outside. That car was not rotted out. Alright, the only rust on that car was like this. A few holes over here. It was nothing. You know, that car sat in, now, you know, it's outside right now, today, on display. 465 Glenbrook Road, Stamford, Connecticut. Extremely rare. Anyway, let me go. Let me get this.